Have you ever caught your dog staring at you? Those sparkling eyes looking as if they're hiding a secret? Many people assume it's just a loving gaze, but the truth is far more complex. Behind those eyes may lie messages you've never noticed, ranging from sweet attachment to subtle warnings about your health or emotions. What's even more surprising is that this gaze doesn't just reveal your dog's mood, it sometimes reflects your own. Science has proven that a dog's eyes can sync with their owner's heartbeat and emotions like an invisible thread connecting two souls. In today's video, we'll explore 5 real reasons why dogs stare at you, and the shocking truth in the middle might make you see your furry friend in a whole new light. But before we start, drop a comment below. Section 1. The Loving Gaze. You might be surprised to learn that when your dog looks into your eyes, both of your bodies change in a very special way. Studies show that when dogs and their humans gaze at each other in a calm moment, both release oxytocin, often called the love hormone. It's the very same chemical that bonds a mother to her newborn, turning two separate beings into a true family. So when your dog quietly sits by the sofa, eyes gently following your every move, it's not just ordinary attention. It's a silent declaration: I trust you. I choose you as my family. That single look can make them feel completely safe, and at the same time it softens your own stress and worries. Many dog owners say that just one sweet gaze from their dog is enough to lift the weight of a long, exhausting day. But remember, not every stare carries the same meaning of love. Sometimes dogs look intently out of curiosity in anticipation of a signal, or even from anxiety. Wide eyes that hardly blink paired with a tense body may actually be a plea. Something is making me uneasy. If you only lose yourself in the sweetness, you could miss the chance to understand your dog's true emotions. That's why learning to distinguish the "I love you" gaze from the "I'm afraid" gaze is the key to connecting with your dog on a deeper level. Every look holds an entire inner world, and only when you truly pay attention will you see what they can't put into words. Do you remember the last time your dog looked at you with those gentle, soulful eyes? Share it in the comments, because each gaze is its own story, a chapter in the love diary written only by the two of you. And don't leave just yet, because what comes next might surprise you even more. Why do dogs tilt their heads at you as if solving a little mystery? And what secret lies behind that adorable gesture will leave you amazed. Section 2. The Head Tilt. Decoding your every move. Ever laughed at your dog, tilting their head, ears perked, eyes wide, staring right at you? It looks adorable, but the truth behind it is more serious than you think. Researchers believe dogs aren't just being cute to charm you. By tilting their head, they're decoding your body language and voice. Imagine living with someone who speaks a foreign language. You'd cling to every sound and gesture for meaning. For dogs, that head tilt is them piecing together your tone with your facial expressions and actions. Not only that, according to the Animal Cognition Journal, tilting helps dogs locate sounds more accurately, especially when hearing strange noises or sudden changes in your tone. It's their way of listening more deeply. But keep in mind, head tilting isn't always harmless. If it comes with frequent ear shaking or balance issues, it could signal an ear infection or neurological problem. When do you usually see your dog tilt their head? When you call their name, sing, or chat on the phone. Share your story. Maybe other dogs react the same way. And here's the kicker. Not all stares are about curiosity. Sometimes it's a silent request you need to hear. Section 3. The Demanding Gaze. When dogs control you. Have you ever sat down at the table and suddenly felt a pair of steady eyes fixed on you? No barking, no whining. Just a silent gaze that carries weight. That's your dog's quiet way of asking, "I want something from you." The fascinating part is how skilled dogs are at learning human habits. They watch you every day, every tiny gesture. If they used to bark for food but you disliked it, or trained them to stay quiet, they quickly found another way. And so the gaze, silent, patient, and almost irresistible, became their most refined tool of communication. Sometimes it means hunger. Sometimes a need to go outside, but often it's simply a reminder. See me. Let me be part of your world. But here's the surprising truth: that gaze isn't always as innocent as you think. Research, including studies published in the Journal of Comparative Psychology, has shown that dogs can use a kind of psychological play with their owners. By widening their eyes and raising their eyebrows just slightly, they create an expression strikingly similar to that of a vulnerable puppy. This taps directly into a deep-rooted human instinct, the urge to protect infants honed through thousands of years of evolution. In other words, they've learned how to knock on the right door in your heart, and the result? You can hardly say no. Many dog owners admit they feel hypnotized in these moments. One gaze, one slight head tilt, and suddenly, the piece of chicken from your plate is gone, or the sofa has gained an extra four-legged guest. But be careful, every time you give in, you're reinforcing that behavior. Over time, the begging eyes stop being just a habit and evolve into a deliberate strategy to influence you. And don't forget, dogs are master observers. They know exactly when you're most likely to cave when you're tired, enjoying your favorite meal, or just home after a long day. Think back, when was the last time you surrendered to those puppy dog eyes? Did you give an extra bite of food, a cuddle, or perhaps let them hop onto your bed? Share it in the comments, and let's see how many of us have lost in the same way. Section 4. The Playful Gaze. Are you ready? Ever watched your dog grab a toy, then stop, turn, and stare at you with eyes shining in anticipation? That's no accident. It's an invitation to join their pack play. In the wild, wolves and stray dogs use eye contact to coordinate play. Studies in the Animal Cognition Journal found that a direct stare is like a start signal, as if saying, "Your turn, let's play." When your dog stares while holding a ball or crouching in a play bow, front legs down, rear up, it's a direct invitation. Unlike the demanding stare, this look usually comes with a wagging tail, relaxed body, and playful barks. If you respond, the fun begins. If you ignore it, that gaze may linger, patiently waiting. But don't underestimate it. Ignoring play invites too often can lead to boredom or destructive behavior. Play isn't just fun, it strengthens your bond. Next time you see those sparkling eyes, pause, grab the toy, and let the joy spread. But not all stares are cheerful. Sometimes they're a silent warning about health you must never ignore. Section 5. The Medical Gaze. When eyes become a warning. Have you ever seen your dog standing, still staring into space, not at you, not at anything specific? It can feel unsettling, and for good reason. According to the American Veterinary Journal, blank stares can signal early signs of canine cognitive dysfunction similar to Alzheimer's in humans. Dogs with this condition often stare into nothing, forget routines, or get confused in their own home. Sometimes a frozen gaze may be linked to mild seizures. For a few seconds, the dog stays still, eyes wide, unresponsive. To the untrained eye, it looks like daydreaming, but it's actually abnormal brain activity. Other repetitive stares, like fixating on walls or darkness, can be tied to obsessive-compulsive disorder (OCD) in dogs. Left unchecked, this can seriously affect their quality of life. That's why it's crucial to distinguish. A soft gaze while being petted is one thing, but a prolonged vacant stare is a cry for help. If you notice these signs, take your dog to the vet as soon as possible. And then there's another kind of gaze, one that doesn't reflect illness, but your own emotions. Every look from your dog carries meaning. Sometimes love, sometimes a plea, sometimes raw instinct. What matters most is your ability to notice the difference. Think back, when was the last time your dog stared at you for a long moment? What did you feel in those eyes? Share below. Your story may help others understand their pets better. If this video gave you a new perspective on your dog, don't forget to hit subscribe. In the next video, we'll reveal the secret why dogs love sleeping so close to your heart.